Well, this is it. This is where I'm going to be spending most of my time. This is just the wood shop. There's a metal shop in the back, leather works place, art studios that are upstairs, fine woodworking tools. This is just amazing for me, I think. What is up, everybody? All right, I'm doing another video today, obviously, but, had a really good talk with my buddy Nick. I started this channel because I didn't want to vlog on my other channel because I felt that it was taking away from the tours. So I'm looking right here because I'm actually uploading a video as we speak onto YouTube. It's on the other channel, on the tour channel. So I just felt like the vlogging was taking away from the tours, because I really do love the tours that I do and from vans and expedition trucks and all that stuff, but it was just taking it away. So I decided to start this other channel to vlog, which I'm super happy about. But then what happened, something interesting happened that I was not expecting. I was trying to be too perfect. This isn't going to come a shocker to anybody, but I am not a videographer, like professional in any way. I didn't go to school for videography or film school whatsoever. I actually spent multiple years as an actor and a stand-up comedian. So the improv side of things is my skill set, that I can just get into front of a camera and just go. For people that have been following me a while and know me well, know that I actually do not script a single thing. I tried it and I failed at it miserably. When it comes to the tours on my tour channel, no scripts whatsoever, especially on this channel. No tours. I just picked up my camera and just started going. And that was the discussion I had with my buddy Nick. I'm not going to try and be fancy pants. Like today, I'm taking all that stuff down to my shop and I'm showing everybody my new shop space that I just got. If you want to see that, then great. If you don't, that's fine. That's okay too. If you want to see the tours, go look at the tours. This has been sitting in my closet for the past however long I've lived in this stupid location. It's not stupid. I'll just say dumb words sometimes. But look at all this. Look at all my stuff. I am finally getting a shop space, and it is actually inside of a makerspace, which I'm super thrilled about. And the makerspace is a membership. I pay monthly, and I can use their tools if I go through the orientation. Now, what's really cool about this makerspace is there's like 14 different departments, maybe 15, maybe 13, I don't know, but there's a lot of departments in that space. So what I can do is I did the wood shop orientation. However, I can go to the other orientations, get, qualified, and then I can use those other things. So if I want to get into metalwork, MIG and TIG welding, if I want to start bending metal or plasma cutting or things like that, I can go and take the metal orientation, and now I have access to all the metal shop. If I want to do leather work, I go through the leather orientation. Ceramics, they have glass cutting and glass blowing. They have a garden. If I want to get into gardening, sure, why not? Maybe you just want to get into art. Maybe you just want to get a canvas and start painting away. Who knows? Makers, creators, join this place. Van lifers too will join this place, and then they will build out their vans via the street. The reason it's so nice is because you get the membership fee, right? And then you have access to all of the tools that are in there. So you've got the table saws, you've got a routing table, you've got a miter saw. You don't have to buy any of those things, which they can add up rather quickly. And then on top of all that, you need the space to do all that. So I went one step further. I also have a space dedicated for just me and my supplies and whatever I am building. So it's my little shop inside of the shop, and they have a bunch of spaces in there for a bunch of other people that are doing the same thing that I'm doing. Or maybe I met the guy that did the orientation. He is a wood lather, or I don't know what you call that, and I want to get into lathing. I'd love to be to lathe bowls and vases and plates and just other random. I'd like to just create. So my issue that has been of recent is I don't have a place to kind of just build things, and I really do miss building. I miss building tremendously, whether it's a large scale tiny home that I did a few years ago or whether it's a small table that I would like to do. So I am going to start making lagoon tables for van lifers, because that's what I do. You guys will see some of that on this channel. I'm not going to really show it on the other channel only to promote if somebody wants to buy it. I might come in 30 seconds into a tour and it's like, if you are interested in buying one of these Lagoon tables, then you can buy one. But that should be done. I'm going to go hit the gym, and then I'm going to take this down to the shop, and I'm going to show you guys the shop. Hopefully not many people in there because I don't want to show other people because that's kind of rude. Yeah, I don't know how I fit all this in here. I got one bin there. I got a Bosch router there. I got my 2 backpacks in here. So close that up. In my back seat, I got 2 of my bins of my Hart tools. I got 2 more over there, another bin right there. I got some miscellaneous stuff on the front seat. Well, this is it. Now, it's pretty late at night right now, so nobody's here, which is nice. But this is where I'm going to be spending most of my time. What's really nice is this is a communal area. What I really like about this is I can bounce ideas off of other people that are here when I get to know more members, especially the members that are what I'm about to walk into, renting space here. The people that are renting space, it's a community. It's what we do. So everything out here is kind of like a community area. This is just a wood shop. There's a metal shop in the back, like I was saying, a leather works place. There's art studios that are upstairs. There's just a whole lot of stuff. We got fine woodworking tools. All the tools that are out here are communal. If you want to bring your own tools, you can either have a space like mine I'm about to show you, or you can rent like shelving space here. So this is just amazing for me, I think. There is a massive space that is open right here, and I'm wondering if it's going to be still available. I'm about to show you my space. And not that like I can't make do. This is a 10 by 12 foot space. And that's pretty much the size of like a garage, like a 1-car garage. I can make a lot of things in a 1-car garage space. The problem is it would probably be an extra $200 more. I'd have to do a little more math on that than what I am currently paying. So right now this is a 6 by 12. This is my location. I actually like it. I have a little bit of window. I also have a working outlet. I have a pipe that goes here in the middle. It's just a drain pipe or a waste pipe, whatever it is. Probably put a table in here, probably got a workbench in here. I got my tools in here. I got a lot I got to do. I got a lot I got to plan out how I want to make this space, how I want things to do, which is was really interesting about this. I come from the van life world. I've built out 3 vans, 4 including a competition show, and a tiny house. So the vans that I all built were roughly about this size. The ProMaster was 6 by 12. That's what this location is right here, 6 by 12. This is a van right here. My Sprinter was 10 by 6. My space is actually the size of a van. So I kind of want to keep it just because of that, because it's like I come from the van world. Now I have like a building space like this, the size of a van. I think I can get a lot done in a space of this size. I'm not too worried about it, but that other space is kind of appealing. And I mean, worst case, there's actually right here, they just built these wood storage things. You can actually rent these little places for wood storage, but I think I'm gonna have enough places in here that I can put, wood storage. I might build something right up against this wall to actually be like one of those little cabinetries, like just right here, that I can just be like, all right, that's my wood storage. So there's definitely a lot of things that I can do. All right, so it's not done nearly as much as I want it to be done, but it's been like a week since I last recorded. It's coming along. I'm tired right now. It's like after midnight. I put up a wall, a little 2-foot wall right here, pegboard action. That all hangs a bunch of tools there. Got a tool storage thingamajiggy. I like organization, and I know it doesn't look organized right now, but I just like that. Whether or not I extend it, I haven't fully decided yet, but we'll see. I might extend it. Rolly cart for multiple reasons, because when I go in and out of my apartment, it's nice to have, a rolly cart. I come to this conclusion as well. I really don't like vlogging. I'll be honest with you guys. It's not that I don't like it. It's just that like storytelling is an art, and I don't feel that I am the best storyteller, which is fine. But I need a story to go around. So I need to do like series. On my other channel, I did this a long time ago, and I'll throw up some images of some past pallet tables that I did. I really love doing those. I milled everything down, I cleaned everything up, and I made really cool epoxy tables out of them. I actually gave them away to people. It has a good story behind it. And I'm not going to show people on how to do things because that's really not my MO, but I will have time lapse and it'll be point of view shot, and won't be much of this. I don't want to be talking into the camera all the time. It'll just be like maybe some voiceover being like, this is what I decided to do. I'll get a point of view of me picking up pallets and ripping them apart and then bringing them here and then milling them down in the workshop, like milling them down in that big workspace back there and then making something out of it. So really I just needed to kind of get my hands moving and build something while I was actually waiting for some materials and product from Total Boat coming in. But this is a table that I made years and years ago that I actually incorporated in my first van. And I'll throw some images up so you guys can see that right now as well. The other table that I made was kind of cheating, where this table is true real walnut with a maple inlay in between each brick. The other table was actually poplar wood with a stained walnut. As you can see, it's kind of a tedious amount of work laying each brick, putting in the inlay, and you have to cut everything to size. You have to sand all the edges. I didn't show it, but there's a lot of sanding that was done after the fact. You guys saw a little bit of me putting this table together. A couple long nights here, and I think this is kind of what I want this channel to kind of turn out to be. I know it's my second channel, but my other channel is definitely obviously geared more towards tours of mostly vans, expedition trucks. I think that's going to be a hot ticket item. Overlanding vehicles, which is what I have. Tiny homes, which I'm just obsessed with and I love. I definitely want to get more into like building and design, and that's what actually this channel is going to be more about. I eventually would love to get into, I talked about this many years ago, I want to get into a container home. I want to build one. I want to, design and build and flip homes is something that's a passion of mine. So I think that this channel right now is just called my name, Jared Tachi, but I think I'm going to change it really, really soon. It's not going to actually be almost a vlog style. It's almost going to just be the name of whatever this is behind me. By the way, this is the shop space. I made this table tonight and for the last couple of days, and I've got actually some epoxy on order right now, and I've got a live edge walnut board down there. I've got some goodies in that Home Depot bag right there. Do I have anything else ordered? Oh, I do have something ordered. It's a piece of wall art that I'm going to try out. So all of those things are going to probably either be for sale on my website, or they're going to be maybe on an Etsy page that I create. I don't know, but whatever that is, I want to call this channel that. So whether it's Tocra Designs, which I don't really like, I want it to be like a name of something. Some walnut right here. That's actually going to be I have an idea I'm going to try. I want to do this right here, right? This is a coffee table. But I want to do, instead of maple as the in between the motor of the brick, I want to make that epoxy. So I want to have every one of those as a block, and then in between it is going to be an epoxy. I've actually done it once before. I made a cutting board out of it. Did it just to try it, and it worked. It's really going to be like vlog style, but of building stuff, and hopefully eventually when I maybe buy another piece of property, maybe developing that piece of property. So and then maybe if I buy an abandoned warehouse and I decide to convert that, it depends on how this business does. And it's more of like a hobby that I just love to do, and hopefully I turn it into a little bit of money. But I'm not really looking to get rich off of this. I'm just looking to maybe just pay some bills and just kind of enjoy life. This is my garage, I guess. Which I don't really have a garage. I live in an apartment, but you get what I'm saying. First table I made in here in the shop space, but definitely stay tuned for a lot more. I ordered some Odie's oil. I can't wait. Maybe I'll wait for the end, because when you put oil on this thing, it pops. So maybe I'll wait to the end of this video to just show that, because it is so nice when it goes on. It makes walnut and it makes maple pop like crazy. The edge is going to be a walnut. Actually, wow. The edge is going to, I'm tired. The edge is going to be a maple. I actually already bought the picture frame for it. And then the base, what's in that bag, is going to be pipe. I'm going to paint the pipe black. I'm going to spray it black.